Glad to have you back. I'm Ford Saeks. You're watching Profit Rich Marketing. Now, it doesn't matter what you're selling or what industry you're in. If you're selling online or offline, you can only stay in business if you're making a profit. And profit comes from either increasing your sales or reducing your expenses. This show is about both, because when you make your marketing materials more effective, you'll increase your bottom line. I'm a big believer in formulas and concepts, anything that's proven to produce positive results. Here's a basic formula that maybe you've heard of before, or at least you're familiar with, or if you've ever read any good sales material. It's called the Aida method. Please write these letters down vertically on your notes. A, I, D, and A. Aida is an acronym for the formula used in creating powerful and effective marketing communications, sales letters, and it's used in advertising too. So let's cover the first letter. A stands for attention and awareness. Attract the attention of the customer. You need to stand out. I is interest. Raise customer interest by demonstrating features, advantages, and benefits. D, desire. Convince customers that they want and desire the product or service and that it will satisfy their needs. A, for action. Lead customers towards a specific and measurable action. Now, after the show, I want you to look at your marketing pieces and ask yourself these questions. What's the purpose of the specific marketing piece? This applies to your website, and if you're using the radio or TV advertising too. So what's the purpose? Is it to provide information and support? To support the sale? Is it to help prospects gain knowledge? Or B, is it to get the prospect to take immediate action for selling or promotion? Is there an attention-getting headline or subhead? Is there a clear benefit message? Who's your target audience? Is it designed with your prospect in mind? How would you score this piece on effectiveness from 1 to 5 stars, with 5 being effective and 1 being boring and a cure for insomnia? Look it, ask yourself, does this convey the message I want my reader to get? Please make a note of this action step. Review all of your marketing materials and see if they follow the Aida method. And then identify your superstars. You might be surprised by what you find when you look at your materials through the Aida formula. This exercise will help you identify which pieces are designed well and which ones need to be redesigned. Of course, the best measurement for any marketing materials is the response it generates. But when you're planning your designs, you'll have a head start when you follow the Aida method. Now that you have a formula to look for, let's see what you should do when planning new marketing materials. Now, our goal is to follow the Aida method. Remember, regardless of your role in the design process, even if you're the CEO, marketing director, or staff member, it's important for you to understand and use these strategies even if you're only using desktop publishing or when you're creating more elaborate materials. Plan ahead by answering the 5 W's. This is very important. Get focused on who you're designing to. Who is your target prospect? What do you want them to know? Why should they care? Why should they pay attention? Where can they get more information? And when should they respond or take action? Now that you have an understanding of the Aida formula and the 5 W's, I'd like to explore the 2 main parts that make up every marketing piece or advertising. The first part is crafting a compelling message, writing the copy. The second part is the layout and design, and we're going to spend a lot of time on design. We're going to cover everything like where your headline should go, where your action steps should be, how big the piece should be, how long it should be, which marketing method, and how to actually design them all to be the most effective. Stick around. We'll be back in just a minute.